Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited to pop on and share with you my favorite new tote bag from Welsh Mtn company. And if you stick around till the end of this video, I will actually give you a discount code so you can pick one up for yourself. In full disclosure, I will tell you that I just love these bags, and I approached Welsh Mtn and said, hey, can I do a review of your tote in exchange for a discount code for my viewers? And they said yes. So anyway, these words are my own. This review is my own. I'll try to give you the positives and negatives of this bag. I've been carrying it for about 2 weeks, so I think I can pretty much tell you what I think of it. Okay, but first I want to tell you what I learned from their website. So Welsh Mtn is a place here in eastern Pennsylvania, and the Smucker family has been handcrafting leather goods in the equestrian industry for 3 generations. And then the youngest generation, Daniel, decided to kind of broaden the scope. So instead of it just being equestrian stuff that they make with their beautiful leather, they started making stuff for especially the outdoorsy adventurous spirit. So there are cool bags and backpacks and all kinds of cool leather goods on their website. The cool thing about the materials that they use is that they're all American. I'm just reading my notes, I don't want to forget anything. They're all American vegetable tanned steer hide that only come from American tanneries, so that's pretty cool. And they use copper rivets and solid brass hardware, and each piece just gets better with age, they say, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. So anyway, their products come with a lifetime guarantee. So I went to their shop a couple of weeks, well, 2 weeks ago about, and I got to see their shop, and it was so cool. I got to see, you know, the giant sewing machines that like stitch the leather together, and a lot of this stuff is done by hand too. It was just so cool to see, and I seriously want to do an apprenticeship in leather someday. But for now, it was just awesome to see right where the things were being made. Like I said, it was a lot of equestrian stuff, but there's also like bags and small leather products and leather aprons and laptop sleeves and all this really cool stuff. So there was a little shop, and then there was also right there, you're in the workshop itself. So that was pretty cool. So let me tell you a little bit about the Welsh Mtn signature tote in case you want to pick one of these up for yourself or a loved one, especially with all the back to school stuff that's happening right now. This is made of top grain leather. It is steer hide, and you can kind of see that each piece of leather is unique. Like you can see some vein marks here. It's a little bit different from the back side. Actually, you know, it can be worn either way. There's a little stamp there for Welsh Mtn company on either side, so I can really carry it either way. It is double tanned latigo leather, which I learned it's tanned twice using both vegetable tanning and chrome tanning processes. And it's kind of like a hybrid form of the tanning process, if you will, and it increases the strength and the durability of the leather, and it kind of gives it this sturdiness. Anyway, it's heavily infused with oils, and it's perfect for rough usage, and I learned it is resistant to moisture. Doesn't mean, you know, it might not stain if it were to get wet, but it is a little more resistant to moisture. And the cool thing is it, you know, obviously has a very rich color that might be more characteristic of chrome tanned leathers, but it still has that, you know, sought after patina that happens with the aging of vegetable tanned leather. Anyway, it has a body that is made with 5-ounce thickness. That's kind of like the weight or the thickness of the leather, which means it's about 2 millimeters. But the crazy thing is, like, it looks a little bit thicker than that even to me. So this is a really sturdy bag. It has heavy harness leather for the handles, and then it has 2 convenient interior pockets, and I absolutely love this. Look at that awesome little logo there that says Welsh Mtn. So cool. So it's got a pocket here where I've already put my trash bag. You know, I like to do that to just keep my investment safe if I were to get caught in a rainstorm. So that's always in there, but beautiful, nice pocket there. And then another one here, which is so great. And the leather is just lovely. It feels so good on my hands. And when I select a bag, I not only feel for the leather on the outside, but I love to feel for the leather on the inside, because that's where my hands are going to be doing a lot of the touching when I get stuff out. Anyway, and then of course it has the large main compartment, which, you know, you can fit a ton in. And for back to school, you know, you can get tons of books in there, you can get your laptop in there, like, and it's gonna hold up. This is a legit bag. It weighs 1 pound 9 ounces. The dimensions are 12 by 12 by 4 in thickness, and I didn't see on the website the handle drop, so I just measured it myself, and it is 10 inches, okay, which I think is just a perfect length. You know, like, it's not bothering my shoulder in any way. It's just wonderful. So I like that strap drop. I think that's a good length. It has real copper rivets, which I think are just the distinguishing look of this signature tote. My eye immediately is caught by the copper rivets, and also this color and the way it is, the multi-dimension of the color, if that makes sense. I don't know if you can see, but there is some varying degree of how the color is in this hide, and it's just because it is a high quality leather, but I just love it. It's not all like one solid color, if that makes sense. I just love the dimension that it has. So yeah, anyway, it has heavy nylon thread. That's how it is stitched together, and when I examined these closely, it is really done nicely. Some of my other leather bags, you know, the stitching just starts to wear or starts to come out even as soon as it is made. So you can buy sometimes leather bags and the stitching is already coming loose, but these, you know, very nicely stitched, and those copper rivets are just going to really hold these handles on nice and tight. So I'm not worried about loading too much into this guy, because he is a hard worker. I can just tell. That kind of distinguishes this bag from the other bags I have in my collection. And if you go to Instagram and you look at Welsh Mtn's Instagram, it's really quite fun and inspires you to like want to get outside and go on adventures. But I've seen this bag, you know, loaded up with firewood, and you know, so it's a pretty hefty bag. It comes with a lifetime warranty, I mentioned, and although on the website it didn't have specific names for the color of this leather, just in simple layman's terms, I would call this like a medium shade of brown, and then they also have a darker shade of brown, which I have heard called grizzly in the past. So this is what I preferred, but the other one is also really cool. It would be the same color straps, but then just a darker black, more like, not black, a darker brown, which is more like a chocolate, a deep chocolate, and then you still see, if not more so, that multi-dimension in color, it seems. So I just really like both of the colors, but this is my favorite. So I would say the pros of this bag, to start off with the pros would definitely be that this is the highest grade leather that you can get. It is just sturdy and functional, and you know, you're gonna see those scars and those veins and those irregularities and imperfections from the animal. And what I love about that is it, you know, it hasn't been doctored a lot. It truly is right from the animal. I know that might sound kind of gross, but and it kind of like separates your bag from all the others. Each one is unique and different. So I feel like if there was, you know, if a bunch of my friends and I got together and we all had Welsh Mountain bags, I'd be able to pick out mine just because I've already kind of memorized where the little imperfections in the leather are. But that is called top grain leather, and that is the best you can get, and you usually can't find that in a lot of places. They don't get that really high grade leather, if that makes sense. The only cons I could think of for this bag, or the con I could think of, is just that it is heavy. But the reason why it is heavy is because of how sturdy and strong this bag is. So even though that might be considered a negative for some people, that's the only way you're going to get really strong, durable leather, is to have a little bit more weight. And like I said, it's a little bit over a pound. But again, this bag, I don't have anything in my collection quite like this because of its sturdiness factor. So if I am going to run to the library with a binder and some books and my laptop, this is the one I'm going to use, because I'm not going to worry about the thin leather on my other bags. You know, maybe I wouldn't worry about the leather breaking as much as I would worry about the straps that are stitched on. Now, I like those other bags for different purposes and different reasons, but these copper rivets and the thickness of this leather is going to allow me to do a little bit more with this bag. So this is kind of like my hardy workhorse bag of my collections. So anyway, if you're interested in getting a bag like this, there is a website. You want to go to www.welsh, that's W-E-L-S-H, Mountain is abbreviated M-T-N, I love that, .com. And the estimated shipping time for this is about 2 weeks. And if you're going to be placing an international order, you want to plan on an extra week and a half, but they will make the bag just for you. And I have a discount code for you. It is only for this particular signature tote. It is 10% off. And so at checkout, you want to type in the code, probably all caps, I'm guessing, I don't know, but it's Lisa 10, so L-I-S-A 10, and that will get you 10% off your order. So anyway, let me know if you decide to pick one of these up, or if you decide to give one as a gift. Comment, like, subscribe. I hope you enjoy. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.